Let's get going. Officials in Mpumalanga have called on motorists to drive with caution. Traffic volumes on the N4 toll route are starting to increase. A large number of vehicles are headed towards the Lebombo border post connecting South Africa and Mozambique. eNCA reporter Lindokuhle Xulu joins us live from there. Now, Lindokuhle, how is the flow of traffic there this hour?
Well, Tembegile, we are indeed coming to you from the Lebombo border, where there has been a lot of traffic. We've seen, in fact, a lot of frustrated commuters as well. But we understand that there has been more officials deployed on the scene to just deal with this. Of course, we are joined, in fact, right now by the MEC for Community Safety, Babu Pet, who's going to just take us through what exactly is happening here. First of all, Baba, thank you so much for joining us. We are seeing a lot of traffic. In fact, we had difficulty driving here ourselves, but with the escort of the officials, we were able to make it here. The backlog here, the traffic, what is it caused by essentially?
The backlog is caused by many people intending to go to Mozambique one day. So it causes a lot of stampede here. But also it was caused by our deployment, because we didn't anticipate as to where are we going to have a challenge. But now we identified all these loopholes and we deployed accordingly, and now the traffic is moving very smoothly, and we also taking care of, because people are opportunistic, and if they know that there's an opportunity at this time of the year, they take chances. So we are not going to take any chance. We are going to do as usual. We are going to search where we're supposed to search. We are going to search any thing which we think can take chances here. But up to so far, each and every corner, each and every area where we thought was going to have a challenge. Yesterday was chaotic. Now it's fine, and we are going to monitor it up until the end of the day tomorrow, because this busyness which is here, we think by the end of the day tomorrow is going to be fine.
All right, and then in terms of the people here, we spoke to some people passing by, and they're saying that they spent about 6 hours, 10 hours just waiting for this checking. How fast is it to check vehicles, and what contingency plans? I did remember you mentioned that vehicles that are carrying a heavy load, you are directing them in one direction, but how quick is this checking, and how fast is it in terms of what you are checking for in these vehicles?
I cannot say how fast, but we make sure we don't lose, we don't take anything to chances, because people here, during this time of the year, they take a lot of chances. People without documentation, people with cars which are stolen, they take chances during this time of the year. So we check anything which we suspect it might be illegal. So, but we make sure that in each and every area which we suspect can be chaotic, we deploy a lot of officials and make sure that we fast track the process of checking, in order that, because people are frustrated, they become impatient, of which we give them a reason. But we are going to make sure that we don't frustrate them. We don't make them wait for long. We are going to be there and make sure we don't lose as government. They are not going to also not to be frustrated to be on the roads.
I mean, speaking about that frustration very quickly, MEC, yesterday there was a situation here, in fact, where drivers were even driving on both lanes, and then the traffic that was coming from Mozambique towards South Africa, in fact, had to come to a standstill. Yeah. But just take us through that situation that played off yesterday, and what plans and what provisions you've made to ensure that such a situation of frustrated drivers actually breaking the law doesn't happen again.
That is why I said to you, that incident of yesterday, we don't think is going to happen anymore, because they took opportunity of a loophole which was there yesterday, of which we identified all these areas where they took advantage of the loophole and closed and deployed and deployed more authorities there. And in each and every area where there was a loophole, there's a brigadier who is responsible for that particular area. And we are definitely sure this time it's not going to happen. And we are very sorry about what happened yesterday. And there was an incident where one person was knocked. And we pay a lot of condolences to the loved ones and the family. That incident happened, but we are definitely sure we are going to prevent it. It's not going to happen anymore.
All right, MEC, just taking us through some of the situations which they had to deal with, particularly the traffic and as well as frustrated people. Speaking also about that one incident of someone that has lost his life here, knocked by a vehicle. But I can tell you there is thousands more of vehicles as you see them coming through that are held up in the checking stations behind there. We understand that the Department of Home Affairs, both from the South African side as well as the Mozambican side, are there just thoroughly checking everything. And you can see the traffic here. We will be trying to give you those visuals a bit later in terms of the traffic that is down the road, and as well as the people, and also just get word from the people. But at the moment it seems that everything is under control from the official side.
eNCA reporter Lindokuhle Xulu live for us at the Lebombo border post that connects South Africa to Mozambique.